So welcome back. In today's video, I am going to be revising my custom splitter. So if you watch my previous videos, you guys know that I have a custom splitter that I've made myself with Alumalite and Aluminium Composite. So I'm just gonna try to do a little revision because kind of want my splitter to be a little easier to kind of take off or put on. Actually, not the splitter, I kind of wanted the bumper to be actually easy to be taken off and put on. Let me show you. So as the splitter sits, of course the bumper is off. As the splitter sits right here, I have done an air dam. The air dam is to kind of prevent air to go in between the splitter and the bumper. So I've created this to kind of force the air to go up and try to go into the bumper. But it's really hard to kind of take off the bumper every time I try to, anytime I need to take off the bumper, it's kind of like a pain because I have to make sure that I take off pretty much this side and maybe the sides cables that I have to kind of drop the splitter a little bit so I can actually take off the bumper. And also another reason I want to do it also is I want to make sure that I have 5 inches from here to the bumper, which is part of the time attack rules for my category. So I will be taking off the air dam. I'm going to make sure that I have the correct inches from here to here, and also I'm going to be putting my old lip on it to kind of make it even lower. I'm trying to make it nicer looking too. Also, with the cables and with this adjustment right here, I can actually take this splitter and make it super tight to the bumper to try to prevent of air to going in between and trying to force air into the intercooler. So right now I got my car on one side, so I can take off my bolt on the back. My splitter has quick releases here. This little thing right here it's like a little quick release here on. I got 2 points in the front, I got 1 point in the sides on each side, so that's 4 points in the front, which are easy to take off. But the rear one is actually bolted to the frame all the way underneath there with a big bolt, and so that I have to take off, kind of getting underneath the car. I want to kind of like create something to make it a quick release. But my splitter goes from here all the way to kind of the axles. I can't pass the axles. And let me get into underneath there, take this off, and then we'll start taking this off and make everything. I also have a new trim. The old trim that I had wasn't tight enough, and I scraped a little bit and then everything came off. Actually, it was winter time. Well, it was when it was snowing. I guess it got really hard. I hit like a little patch of snow and it basically broke off the little trim that I had. So I have new trim to put here, which is actually nice and beefy and nice and tight. So hopefully that works perfect. And so here's the splitter. It is extremely dirty in there. I do have to right here I lost my the wheel well, the little cover, so I have to make something to cover that wheel well, because the new intake is gonna come from here into there, and I don't want to of course water and dirt and all that stuff into the intake filter. And clean all this stuff up, clean all this stuff up. Reason why I have this little like brackets there, it's kind of like a skeleton that I made because I guess I was running super hot, and then the plastic inside of the Alumalite maybe kind of melted a little bit and bent a little bit, plus probably air, all that stuff kind of bend it a little bit. It kind of warped it a little bit, so I made kind of like a little skeleton here to try to make it nice and straight. These are the brackets that I have going into the bolts in the back. You guys see there, just like a little hole here and there. And so I'm gonna start taking this off. I gotta really clean this pretty good. This is the little This is the little trim that I was talking about. This is just a little test. I tested out. One of my friends actually bought this trim, and I asked him for a little piece to see if it actually fits into here. So it's not, you know, it's not like I have to put super or it's not like the last one. The last one was too short, and this one kind of gets in there. Tap it a couple times, and then you need some force to actually take it out. So now that I have the car like this, I'm going to inspect underneath it, all the headers, all the stuff, just to make sure. And then we're going to go into taking this apart and build the other stuff. So I have the air dam completely off the splitter, and I cleaned it up. Now I am letting it get dried out there. In the meantime, I am doing here, taking my old lip, gonna be putting it with the you know, back in the bumper, and then to make kind of like that space here, and then put the splitter back on the car real quick, and then we got that. And then we test out all the stuff that I need to test out. I gotta clean this pretty good right here.
A few moments later.
So I might have gone a little bit all out this time. I'm going back to the big canards on the bumper. I have like pretty nasty marks down here and on the side, thanks to the air dam. You know, it kind of shakes, I'm guessing, and it kind of scraped a little bit here of the bumper and on the side. So I got a pretty good scuff marks. I really need a new front bumper, or at least a used bumper that is not as bad as this. I got so many like hits here, there. I got more hits over there, and that's all because of the track. You know, all the debris and rocks and all that stuff hit your bumper when you're behind someone, so the front bumper of the car really gets destroyed, unless I wrap the car, but that is something that I'm not gonna do yet. So I would like to do in the future is wrap the car, but I need kind of like a show quality front bumper. So lip is on right there, and canards are on, brake duct is on. So I don't think that I'm going to need to shave off some of the splitter. I think the lip is actually going to cover all the little tiny holes that I had from all the old air dam. And yeah, I'm going to go and start putting the splitter back on, and then I'm going to put the bumper in and see how it looks. Alright, so the splitter is on, and I do have to take these cables off again because the bumper won't fit through there. So a lot of people have asked me if how these cables actually hold on to it. So I have this little, it's like a little thing that you spin. I have it bolted out in here with these two, and then those there. A lot of people have asked me if this actually holds my weight, so there you go. It's I'm standing on it right now, so it actually holds my weight pretty good. I wouldn't stand on the corners though, because I'm pretty sure that it will fall down. And actually this, yeah, I wouldn't fall down. I wouldn't stand on that because it is a little flimsy. But this one I do stand on here and kind of stand on there. So see, I'm standing on my splitter, so it's pretty cool. So right now I gotta take these off and take the bumper and put it on, see how it looks. So everything is installed. I still need I need to cut this wire off and put new one that is a little bit shorter, because I pretty much maxed out as close as I can for this little adjustable little turnbuckle thing, and I kind of need it to go like a little bit tighter like that. So I need to get this a little bit shorter on both sides, and as you guys see, I can pretty much fit my fingers underneath here. If I tighten it up nice and tight, try to put it on my foot here, then it gets tight, you know. So I got to do that later on, because I have the cable but I don't have this little crimping thing, and that's all I need, because this is reusable. I just untighten this, pull the wire out, and I just got to make it a little bit shorter here, and yeah, that, and that's pretty much it for here. I'm gonna put the trim out. I'll show you what the trim is. Okay, so I have this little trim. I got no idea what this trim is for, but my buddy showed me this trim on Amazon, and it seems to work pretty good. I believe there's kinda something inside that makes it a little bit, I don't know what's inside, but I got this little trim. I'm gonna put it around the splitter right now, make it nice and clean, cut off. I think this is 20 feet that I got here, and that's pretty much it for the video for today. If you guys are interested in this, I am going to leave the link in the description below for this. So let me get this trim real quick and call it a day. All right, so the trim is on, and I gotta say, I actually like this trim. It's I feel like the trim inside of it has like wires or metal. So there was one corner over there, right, that I use a mallet to kind of push it all in because it's nice and tight. There was one corner over there, which was over there, like a corner like this, actually like opened up too much, so it was kind of loose. I took a pliers and I just kind of squeezed it in together, and then it keeps the form when you squeeze it. So everything's, if there's any part that kind of opens up a little bit, just take some pliers and squeeze it in, and it really keeps whatever shape you kind of you know, do it. So everything out there looks pretty good right there, and yeah, it looks pretty good. All I gotta do is pretty much is fix this cables for later. Make sure to just gotta make it short. Same thing with that side too. I felt this side is also a little short. See, I got space there that I need to tighten up. See right there. Boom. So gotta do that, and that's pretty much it. All to fix it, I just gotta buy this little crimper thing, and then I got a bunch of wires. So I really got nothing else. I've been actually working on the car all day long, so I just kind of cut videos. So I don't know how many videos I've made today, but I've done a couple. Nice little doggy down there. So daylight is leaving. It's late. I'm hungry. I'm tired, and this is where I'm going to end the video. If you got any questions, just let me know in the comments below. I pretty much answer to everybody because I don't have that many, you know, subs. So, and if you enjoy this video, just give me a thumbs up. If you are a brand new subscriber, just consider subscribing. Watch for more videos like this in the near future, and I'll see you guys in the next one.